Affairs analyst Jermaine Sanwoolu joins me now for more on this. Good to have you. How crucial is this local authority elections towards the main poll in June?
Well, thanks a lot for having me today. These elections are quite important to determine the pulse of the nation. Though they will tell you what to expect going into the electioneering and campaigning, but they may not necessarily tell you what the eventual results will be, because this will be like a test for even the parties to determine how they're going to re-strategize and go out there and actually campaign and meet the needs of the populace.
Now, Jermaine, it is said that some people in the UK are a bit wary from the past elections and the last referendum. What do you think?
Well, that's very true. There is voter apathy that we see going on in the United Kingdom right now. People just had an election less than 2 years ago, and all of a sudden, there's another one coming up. There was a referendum last year also. So people are wondering, why do they need to vote again? But that being said, this is like an election like no other, because it is more than just voting for the next prime minister. It's also about determining Britain's future. The decisions that are going to be made in this election will determine how Britain is going to come out of the Brexit negotiations, or they're going to, or what's going to happen otherwise. So it's very, very important which kind of leader they're going to vote for. Is it going to be the Theresa May, Jeremy Corbyn, or the Liberal Democrats or the other parties out there? So this is very, very crucial. So voters are, though they have some apathy, they actually know that this is a decisive moment, and they must go out and vote.
All right. In view of this, would you say the polls are likely to turn in favor of Prime Minister May's party with their stance on Brexit?
Well, yes, that's what she's trying to project right now, saying that they represent a strong and stable leadership that Britain actually needs to get out of the European Union and actually fulfill the Brexit promises that they voted for, and also that the government has promised. So we're going to see how it goes, because the opposition, which Theresa May calls them the coalition of chaos, is actually coming together and saying, you know what, we have to stop these austerity cuts that are going on in the country. They don't want this Brexit to actually happen. That comes to the Liberal Democrats, the Labour Party. We don't really know what stance they have on Brexit right now. So everybody's watching and waiting. But right now, Britain needs strong leadership, and Theresa May is trying to put herself forward as that candidate that will show stability, strength, and will go in there negotiating a better deal for Britons.
Now, Jermaine, talking about the opposition, which you've just put forward there, Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon and others have their reservations on the snap election. How will this play out on the long term?
Well, yes, they have reservations, because they actually feel that she's, Theresa May, Prime Minister Theresa May, is actually just trying to destroy the opposition right now. She sees and senses that the Labour Party, which has a lot of leadership problems and is in disarray, may actually not be able to gather itself in these elections. And right now, she's actually coming out quite strong with that. So the SNP leader is right by saying so that, you know, that she feels that they're trying to play some cards, and it feels they may work against the Tories. But actually, in actual fact, I believe it is a very smart and strategic move that Theresa May is actually playing to show up her vote, show up her support, and ensure that she has the mandate of the people to go out there and actually vote to champion the Brexit in the way that the Britons want it.
All right, African Affairs analyst Jermaine Sanwoolu, many thanks for your thoughts on the snap elections in the UK.
Thank you very much.